last time I was at this corner and just covering that up, and now I've cut the trench down and making sure that there's a slope in there all the way down to my next joint, which is going to join up to that other downspout on the other side of the house. And you can see where I'm coming into this T, Y actually, comes in at a little angle, and I got a 45, and that runs off to the side of the house. Now, one thing I learned about plumbers is a lot of times they don't measure anything. They may not even mark anything. They'll take and find that, oh, I got that much left to do. Take another piece of pipe, set it up in there, say, okay, it's got to go to the end of that fitting, so we'll lay it up there, and then we'll take it to the end of that fitting, and they put their thumb there. And a lot of times they won't even mark it, don't even use a pencil or anything. They just take it over to the saw and take out the saw. Just set the saw on where their thumb mark was and mark it with the saw. Then they'll cut that piece and then just put it in. In this case, I'm not using any PVC cement or anything, so those joints I'm not worried about them leaking. But even if they were, they don't have to be super precise when you get it in there. You're going to glue one end and glue the other end, and it'll all go together with within 1/4 of an inch anyway. And plus, I'm out in the dirt, I can shift it back and forth a little bit. It's not going to make any difference. And once I get this laid down, I'll take that Y, and when I come out of that Y, that's going to have to be an inside joint. So I can't just lay the next piece in there with the bell end up to catch the water going down, because that's two outside ends. So I'm going to have to make a little sleeve to go between that piece and this bell end. I still like to keep all the bell ends on the uphill side, which is kind of customary for plumbing. The small end goes into the big end as you go downhill, and that kind of catches a little more of the water that way. Now, if this was regular PVC, you wouldn't really have the bell end on there anyway. But to make that little transition from that Y to the next bell end, I'm going to cut a little piece off, maybe 2 or 3 feet. And again, not lots of precision going on here, just getting it out there. And then once I get it out toward the place where it's going to go downhill pretty good, I'll just cap it off with that end I was showing you before, a little elbow and the little green pop-up thing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, send it to your friends.